you should be able to solve any problem on permutation and combination after watching this complete video. Yes, I bet you on that. And this is kind of the revision video for you all. So let's quickly get started. So for permutation and combination, you must know first thing, that is factorial. Okay, so we are going to go through all the concepts very quickly, right? And this is just the revision. Okay, so factorial is indicated by this or this. Okay, and all the details about the factorial is already are already there in the previous video. Okay, what is factorial? Say for example you have 4 factorial. So this is nothing but what? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so go on decreasing till 1 and take multiplication. Basically that is factorial. 6 factorial is what? 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 up to into 1. Yes, so can I say that 6 factorial is equal to 6 into 5 factorial? Yes, I can say that. Even I can say that 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. Yes, I can say that, right? Because 4 factorial is what? Further 4 into 3 into 2. So you can stop at any point just giving the factorial sign. Yes. So now the important thing to understand is 0 factorial is always 1. Why is it so? That is not for this video. Maybe in the other video. Okay. 1 factorial is, yes, again it is 1. Okay. So in general, when I talk in general, n factorial is nothing but what? N into what? Reducing one number from n minus 1 into n minus 2 into so on up to 1. Yes, when you are decreasing by 1, somewhere you are going to reach 1, correct? Even if it is 100 factorial, it is going to be 100 into 99 into 98 up to 1. Yes, so that is the basic concept of factorial. Okay, now let's quickly move to the next concept. So permutation means arrangement, combination means selection. Let me give you one quick example for permutation and for combination. This is permutation, this is combination. As I said, this is nothing but the arrangement. So the items are given to you and you are just arranging those in a specific sequence or in a specific order, meaning that the sequencing matters in permutation, but in combination you are selecting the items out of the total set, in which sequence does not matter. Yes, for example, so these are 3 letters given to you and they are asking you to select 2 letters from this set and arrange them. Okay, and in how many ways that arrangement is possible. So how many arrangements are possible? Say you have to select 2 letters at a time, that's what they are saying, right? So AB, maybe the next arrangement can be the BC, maybe the next is AC. Yes, and then the reverse arrangements are also possible. BA is also one of the arrangements, right? CB is 1 and CA is 1. So basically there are the 6 arrangements, or in 6 different ways this can be done, correct? So that's what I am trying to tell you, that sequence matters in arrangements. Yes. And you can do this with the help of formula always. Permutation formula is indicated by P, N and R. N is the total number of items given to you and R means whatever you are arranging at a time, right? So the formula says n factorial divided by n minus R factorial. Yes, if you put these values in this formula, it says what? N means what? The total number of letters. How many are there? 3 letters are there. And how many you have to consider at a time for arrangement? 2. So that gives you n factorial means 3 factorial. 3 minus 2 means 1 factorial, which is always 1. 3 factorial is what? 3 into 2 into 1, which is 6. Yes, you got the answer. Let's go to the combination. And one basic example of combination. Combination means selection. Again take the example of A, B, C. Now say these are 3 people. Okay. And you have to select 2 people from this set of 3 people. From this group of 3 people. So in how many ways this selection can be done? Let's see. Maybe you can select AB, these 2 people. Maybe you can select BC, these 2 people. Maybe you can select AC, these 2 people. Yes. Now, can I write down the next combination as BA? No. This and this are same. These 2 are same, right? 2 people are there. You call them A, B or BA. It is the same thing. Yes. That is why in combination, sequence or order does not matter. Yes, because you are just selecting them. A is A, B is B. Yes, AB is equal to BA in this case, but in this case it is not. Yes, so this is the combination when you are selecting out of the group. How it is indicated now? NCR. The formula is n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Basically, the formula is quite same as permutation, just you have to add this r factorial also along. Okay, if you put the values of this example in this, so it gives you n is what? 3. And how many you are selecting at a time? 2 you are selecting, yes. So that gives me what? 3 factorial divided by this r means 2 factorial, and n minus r means 1 factorial. That gives me what? 3 into 2 factorial. I'll stop there at 2 factorial because I have 2 factorial on the denominator. So that gets cancelled. That gives me 3. Is it 3? Yes, it is 3. Okay, so that is the basics of permutation and combination. Okay, now we are going to see the variety of examples for both. Okay, for both. So let's get started with the examples. Okay, so here is the first example flashing on your screen. And they are asking you in how many ways letters of the word stress can be arranged. Okay, just look at the question. Arranged or select. When such words are given, straight away you have to understand that okay, arrangement means permutation and selection means combination. Yes, in the previous video I also have given you one small very nice trick to remember this, right? Even if you understand that okay, this is arrangement, but in exam students forget that the arrangement is for permutation or combination, right? Selection is for permutation or combination. One small trick to remember this is, see, when word selection comes, right? So what is the sound of this C? C, and that is why it is nothing but this C combination. Okay, so when word selection comes, just look at the sound of it. C means it is C, means it is combination, and then the remaining one is permutation. Okay, yeah, that is with that small trick. Okay, now let's get started with the first example. The word which they are giving you is stress, right? Don't take lot of stress, right? And that is why this word is there, stress. Okay, and you have to arrange all the letters of this word. First thing you need to do, count the number of letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so that is going to be what? 6 factorial. But then, is there any repetition of letters? Yes. Which letter? S. S is repeated how many times? 3 times. And that is why you are going to divide by that repetition, number of repeating letters, right? Why? To nullify this repeating effect. And how it is working? So I have explained in detail in the other video that why you have to divide by that. Yes. Is there any other letter which is repeating? No. That's it, right? So the answer is going to be what? 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by this 3 factorial. Cancel. And this is your answer, which is nothing but what? 120. 120. So this is what? Option number 4. Yes. Let's quickly go to the next question. So again they have given you one word and they are saying, see now the condition is different here. In how many ways the letters of this word can be arranged so that all the S are together? What's the word? Assassination. Yes. Is it some meaningful word? If yes, you know the meaning of it, please put it in the comment section. Okay. So the word is assassination. Now what's the condition for this? Combine all the S together. Okay, no problem. Take all the S together. S, 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 S. So I am taking all of them together. Together means you have to immediately put a bracket to it. Okay. And then I will write down rest of the letters. What are the rest of the letters? A. Then again A is here. I, N, A, T, I, O, N. Correct? Let's count the number of letters. Now this set is considered as one letter. Yes. And what are the remaining letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this 10. Yes. So total how many letters are there? 10 factorial for now. Yes. Is there any repetition in this 10 letters? Let's consider this internally little letter, right? For now you are considering this complete word. Okay. So 10 factorial. And is there any repetition? Yes. A is repeating. How many times? 1, 2, 3. Yes. So divided by this 3 factorial. Any other repetition? I is repeating 2 times. So again 2 factorial. Next is what? N is also repeating 2 times. So again 2 factorial. That's it, no? Yeah, that's it. And this S is also moving internally. Yes. So how many total letters are there? 4 factorial. And how many times it is repeated? Is there any repetition? Yes. S is repeated, right? How many times? 4 times. Yes. So that is why repetition, you have to divide when repetition is there. And then take and of this fundamental principle of multiplication. Yes, all of this is happening parallelly or one after another, and that is why you put and here. And sign is nothing but multiplication. When you solve this completely, you get, see now this simply goes, and when you solve this completely, you get the answer as 151200. option number 3. Yes, I am not going to spend much time on this calculation. Calculation part is on you. Yes. Okay. Now let's go to the next example. So the third question is already flashing on your screen. Try reading this. So the question is, how many 4-digit numbers are possible with the digits given as? Okay. And they are asking without repetition and with repetition. These kind of examples are very frequently asked and very interesting and easy also. Let's start doing those. Let me write down the numbers which they have given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And 4-digit number you have to form out of it, right? So first condition is what? Without repeating any of the letters. Without repetition. So now, say for example, at this place, if you can take any number from this. Yes. So in how many ways it is possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 numbers are there, right? So here any number can come, for example, out of 7. Yes. Now say for example, one number is gone now. And at this place now, how many options are left with you? 6 options, because you are not allowed to repeat the number. Easy. And that's why now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Only 6 numbers are left. Again, say for example, you cut one more number, any number it can be, but one number has to cut, right? And then you are remaining with you are left with 5 options, and after that you are left with 4 options, right? And this is all happening parallelly. That is why you put this and sign here. Okay. Now there is one more way to solve this. If you go systematically or formula wise, you can go that way also. But this is the easiest trick or way to solve such example. Or you can put it in the formula. Now see what you are doing. You are basically arranging these numbers. First thing you need that concept clear, right? You are not selecting anything. Basically all these numbers are given to you and you have to form the 4-digit number. That's it. So how many numbers are given to you? This is simply P, permutation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 total numbers are given to you. You have to form the 4-digit number out of it without repetition. So without repetition is this. Okay. And then if you put these values in the formula, 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 4 is 3 factorial. Automatically it comes as what? 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial, and then this divided by 3 factorial. That goes. So is it the same thing? Yes. So this is for without repetition. Yes. Now this part, this calculation part is on you. You have to do that part. Okay. So the answer comes as 840. Answer comes as 840. You do it. You try doing that multiplication. The second part of this question is with repetition, right? Now the numbers can repeat. You have to form this 4-digit number, and even the number can repeat. So 6 can come here, 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 here. No problem. Here 8, 8. No problem. Okay. Numbers can get repeated one or more times. Okay. So now just tell me by this trick, how are you going to write it down? So you have in total how many options? 7 options. So here you can put 7. Again here also it can come from any of these numbers because repetition is allowed. Even if you take, say for example 1 here, still 1 can come here. You getting my point? And that's why you are not going to cut anything in case of with repetition. Yes. And that's why again you have the 7 options here. You have got 7 here, 7 here, and. Easy. So this is with repetition. Okay. Again you can do this by using the formula. Yeah, I'm going to show you just this example with formula and this shortcut trick, right? Further examples, if something like this comes, we are straightway going to solve by using this shortcut trick only. But as you must know, like, okay, why are we doing this and why we are not using P or C here? So that's why I am just explaining you. This can be done in that way also. Okay. So now again this is permutation. We know that by now. I have to consider permutation for every digit. Why? Because those can repeat. So you can't do this way directly. So for example, for this particular place, what? You are selecting one number from these 7 numbers. Yes. Now for this place, you are again selecting that one number from these 7 numbers. Getting my point? You are again selecting this one from this 7, again selecting this one from the 7, and yes. So this is how, when it is with repetition, you have to consider the each and every position or each and every place for putting the numbers, right? Okay. So when you solve this, the answer is going to be still same by using this shortcut method or this formula method. Yes. I hope this is clear. Now the calculation part is on you, as I always tell you. Let's go to the next example. Again you have to form a 4-digit number. Okay, now you will say this is kind of same, but no. Do you see the difference? And what is the main important difference in this and previous example? Yes, you guess it. Yes, it's about 0. Yes, and 0 makes a huge difference. Yes. Okay, so again you have to form the 4-digit number with repetition, without repetition. Okay, so we will see for with repetition first. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4-digit number. Yes. So now tell me, if I say write down the number like 0158, can I say that this is 4-digit number? No, right? 0 is not making any sense, correct? So this is basically 158 only. So this is 3-digit number, but they are asking you to form 4-digit number, meaning that 0 can't come at this place for sure. Yes, it can come anywhere elsewhere, right? Say for example, this number is like this. Is it a 4-digit number? Yes. If you shift the position of this 0, even if all the zeros are there after that, it is still 4-digit number, correct? But 0 can't come in this position. That's it, right? So how many options you are left with? So you can't take 0 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So you can take any number from the 6 numbers at this position, and for rest of the positions you have all the options open because this is with repetition, right? Means numbers are allowed to repeat. So you have in total 7 options here, 7 options here, 7 options here, correct? So this is with repetition. Okay, now let's see how it works for without repetition. Okay, so for without repetition, first step is still going to be same, right? 0 can't come here. So how many options you have for this particular letter, for this particular place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this can be done in 6 ways. Now say for example, one thing is done, I mean one digit is done. So you have to cut it because you are not allowed to repeat. Say for example, this is done. Now how many chances are left, or how many numbers you are left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yes, now again 6. Say now again this letter goes, this digit goes. So now you are left with 5. Okay, so 5 here and again 4 here. You understand? And then take multiplication of this, which is nothing but and. Okay, you do this calculation part further. Okay, so now next question. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed from the given numbers which are divisible by 5 and none is repeated? Okay, so this has to be solved just for without repetition. Okay, you have to form a 3-digit number which should be divisible by 5. Okay, that's what they are saying. So what all numbers are divisible by 5? If they are ending with 0 or 5, yes, only those numbers are divisible by 5. 0 is anyways not given to you in the question itself, so no question of that. So 5 means that at this place, at this unit place, only 5 can come, right? From these numbers, only 5 is allowed to come at the unit place, right? Means there is only one way of this unit place, correct? So this 5 is gone now because repetition is not allowed. That is why you are cutting the numbers. Now at this place, how many numbers can come? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yes, any can come out of these 5 numbers. Yes, say for example 9 has come there, that is cut. So now how many are left? 4 options are left now. And that's why this is and, correct? So the answer is 20. Yes, for easy calculation I can give you the answer. Yeah. Anyways, just kidding. Now the 6th question. In how many ways you can select a committee of 3 students out of 10 students? Very simple, very straightforward. Yes, you have to form the committee of how many? 3 students. How many are given to you? 10 students. Yes. So this is selection, means C, and out of these 10 students you have to select the 3. 10C3. Easy. 10 factorial divided by this 3 factorial multiplied by 10 minus 3 is 7 factorial. Correct? And then you can solve this further. I am not going to solve it completely, just giving you how do you calculate. You don't have to do this complete 10 factorial, right? You can do it like 10 into 9 into 8 into, you can stop at 7 factorial because you have that at the denominator. And then 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1 into this 7 factorial. That goes, and then you can do the further simplification part. Okay, now see, this is also one very nice, very easy and interesting. So the question given is NC8 is equal to NC2 and you have to find out the NC2. Now when such question is given, you have to just understand there is a formula. You can remember that formula, or if you don't want, you just don't have to remember anything. I am going to solve this by using 2 ways. Okay, the first way is formula way, which is nothing but when something like this is given, means when NCA is equal to NCB, in that case N is nothing but what? A plus B. This is the formula, or this is the derivation. Basically you can remember this and directly solve this. So if you put the values in this formula, what do you get the value of N? So in this case 8 plus 2. Yes, so N is what? 10. And you have to find out this. So 10C2. Yes, basically you have to find out 10C2, which is nothing but what? 10 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 8 factorial. You can solve this further. The other way, the next way where you just don't have to remember any formula. As I always tell you, mathematics is, you don't have to mug up anything in maths. Everything is logical. Yes. So let's see the second alternative method. N factorial divided by 8 factorial into n minus 8 factorial equals to, they have given this, right? Equals to what? N factorial divided by this 2 factorial into n minus 2 factorial. Now we are not going to do much of a rocket science. You are just going to simplify this. So now see, this goes, n factorial goes, and you can straightway write it down like what? 8 factorial into n minus 8 factorial equals to 2 factorial into n minus 2 factorial. Now you can remove these factorial signs also. Yes. So this is going to be what? 8 into n minus 8 equals to 2 into n minus 2. 2 4s are 8. Yes. So if you simplify it further, 4n minus 832 equals to n minus 2. That is nothing but what? This n comes this side. So 4n minus 2n is 3n equals to this 32 minus 2 is 30. So that gives me this as 10. Yes. So the value of n is 10, which you got here just by putting it in the formula. See, this might seem like very one-step answer, correct? But then in the exam you might not remember the formula. If you go a little bit wrong with the formula, then everything is going to be wrong. Here you just don't have to remember anything. You are solving this logically. So it's up to you like which way you are going to go in the exam, but then both are the valid ways. And the further step, you know that. Put this value of n here, 10C2, and then solve it further. Yes, easy? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 8. Okay. How many chords can be drawn through 21 points on a circle? See, now you might get confused or you might get scared of such questions, but these are very, very easy, correct? And now you will really understand the purpose of permutation and combination. See now what they are asking you. How many chords can be drawn through 21 points on a circle? Say there is a circle given to you, okay? And they are asking you, they have this 21 points, any random 21 points on this circle, and they are asking you to form the chord, means connecting this with this, this with this, this with this, all with everybody else. And then how many ways this is possible? Are you going to do this manually? No ways. 21 points are there, right? So you know one thing for sure, to form a chord, you will need 2 coordinates. Yes, this or any 2 coordinates. How many coordinates are given to you? 21 coordinates. How many you need to select at a time? 2. Yes, selection means C. You are selecting 2 coordinates at a time. Yes, 21C2. That's the simple answer for this question. Yes. Okay. Now you know the further part. 21 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 19 factorial. 21 into 20, 19 goes. So 2. So this is 10. So 210 is the answer. Yes. See, I have solved it for you. Yeah, I have decided not to give you the final answer because you need to also be quick with the calculation. So calculation part is on you, but still I solved it for you. Okay. 9th is, out of 7 consonants and 4 vowels, how many words of 3 consonants and 2 vowels can be formed? Very, very easy. Yes. So what is given to you? 7 consonants are given to you and 4 vowels are given to you. Sorry, vowels is like V. It starts with V. Right? And what do you have to form out of this? 3 consonants plus and 3 consonants and 2 vowels. Let's not put plus here and, okay, to be very specific, because plus indicates or for this concept, correct? So let's be specific. So this is given to you and you have to form this 5-letter word, out of which 3 should be consonants and 2 should be vowels. Okay. Now what would you say? Okay, easy. Select, correct? You have to select how many consonants? 3 consonants from these 7 consonants. Yes. And you have to select how many? 2 vowels from these 4 vowels. And and you are doing this parallelly, and that's why this and is there. And means what? Multiplication. Yes. So is it done? No, this is not done. You just have selected the letters now, correct? But then internally, what you are going to do? You are going to arrange the letters also. See the question, read the question carefully. They are asking you how many such words can be formed. Yes? So basically, you are looking for 5-letter word, correct? Out of which the selection is done. Okay? Appropriate selection is done. Like, okay, 3 consonants are selected and 2 vowels are selected. But then those can be arranged in different ways, correct? Those can be arranged in how many ways? It is like 5 letters are there, and those can be arranged in 5 ways, correct? You are considering all the 5 at a time basically. So that gives you what? 5 factorial, okay? And that is also you are going to add here that 5 factorial. So the solution of this complete final answer, right? Many students get confused and stuck with this part only. They think only this much is the final answer. But you are not just selecting, correct? You are internally arranging those, and that final answer is nothing but what? 25200. Option number 3. Okay? Option number 3. You can solve this. You should actually do this calculation part, okay? And just check if my answer is correct or no. Okay? I might be bluffing you at times, giving you the wrong answer here, okay? You have to correct me in the comment section that ma'am, no, you said this is the answer, but that is not the right answer. I do that purposely with my students all the time. So just cross check if this is right or no. Okay? Yeah. So next question, 10th, last one for this video, okay? From a group of 7 men and 6 women, 5 persons are to be selected to form a committee. Okay, let me write down whatever they are saying. 7 men and how many women are there? 6 women. And the committee of 5 is to be formed. Yes, up to this it is done. But then the committee should have what? At least 3 men should be there on the committee. In how many ways? That can be done. So at least 3 men has to be there. 3 men have to be there. So what you can do is 3 men and what we can have? 2 women. Is it the right way to do it? Yes, you have to form the committee of 5. 3 men should be there. At least 3 men. Done. Or have like 4 men and 1 woman only. Still it is valid condition. Yes. Or maybe you can have all the 5 men. Yes, they are not saying any condition for women. Even if there are no women, that's fine. They should have at least 3 men. So 5 men is also a valid condition, right? So there are these 3 conditions. Now you just have to put the formula, correct? Now 3 men, how many men are there? 7. So you are selecting 3 men from these 7 men. Yes. Here you are selecting 2 women from the 6 women, correct? Here you are, and then what? And means what? Multiplication. Yes. So this, now this condition is what? You are selecting 4 men from 7 men. And you are selecting 1 woman from 6 women. And what is this? You are selecting 5 men from all the 7 men. Correct? And this is what? Or. You are not doing all of these selections at a time. Correct? You will do this or this or this. So or means what? Plus sign. Fundamental principle of addition. So, and when you solve this, you will get the answer. Solution part is on you. Now you have to tell me what is the answer of this. So I hope you like this video. I have tried to cover maximum, various types of examples in this video. If you have any doubt or if you want some more practice video for this, please do let me know. We can have some more videos for this also, okay? And very soon I will be starting with probability now, because then if you are clear with permutation and combination, probability part is going to be very easy for you, and you should not skip these chapters in the exam. Please remember, these are very interesting and easy and scoring topics, okay? Yeah, so see you in the next video. Keep studying, keep watching my videos, send my videos to those who are preparing for various exams and who really need to watch this, okay? See you in the next video. Bye.